Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. The sister and the ex-husband of the late actress Naya Rivera respond to the rumors about their relationship. Earlier this week, the Daily Mail reported that Naya Rivera's sister, Naya Rivera, moved in a newly rented home with Naya's ex-husband Ryan Dorsey to help him raise their son Josie. Now, the Daily Mail posted different pictures they caught of them shopping together. There's even a picture of them holding hands, which did spark a lot of speculation that they might be in a secret relationship. And I did a video on this and I had my own speculations. Normally when I see what's hot on entertainment news, I report on it and I also give my own commentary on it. That's just what I do. And I did say that maybe these two are finding comfort together in their grief over losing Naya, and maybe there might be something there. So I had my own speculations, and looking back on it, I think I probably should not have made any speculations considering the nature of this story. Both Naya and Ryan just lost a person who was very close to them, and they are still grieving. So even if there was something going on between them, I understand that the timing of talking about it is not the best, and it brings unnecessary attention to them both. Now, both Naya and Ryan recently addressed the rumors of their relationship. Naya said this on her Instagram story: "In the darkest time of my life, the only thing that is important is my friends and family. Showing up for my nephew, even though I can't show up for myself. I'm not concerned with the way things look because no one can see each agonizing moment we all endure. What matters most, I've learned, is to show compassion, not to judge others, and never take a moment of life for granted. I hope you all can do the same." Naya's ex-husband Ryan also addressed the rumors on Instagram, and he revealed that the reason why Naya moved in with him is because Naya and Ryan's son Josie wanted Naya there. Their son is still trying to cope with the passing of Naya, and he feels comfortable with Naya's sister being there. So when I heard this, I felt bad, and it kind of made me realize that, you know what, sometimes I might need to mind my business if I don't fully understand what's going on. Yes, I'm a blogger, I gossip, but in situations like these, stories should be handled with more sensitivity. So I do apologize for that. But this is what Ryan said about all the comments, all the rumors, and all the speculations about him and his relationship with Naya.
It was brought to my attention that there's a lot of people that have a lot to say and have opinions on a family's tragic situation. 99% of strangers that don't even know this family. And I'll be honest, I probably read about 10, and that was enough to know that is why I don't read comments. There's people making judgments, making assumptions, they're sending terrible messages, wishing death upon strangers that they truly know next to zero about. It's really insane, but I'll just say a couple of things about that. One, it's truly sad that this is the world that we live in, where people were raised to think it's okay to just spew hatred in general, especially when especially to make statements about a family who are dealing with a tragedy that I hope is so unimaginable that you or anyone that is close to you ever has to go through. Two, I can't even imagine how I would feel as a parent if my son were to grow up or be a teenager or especially an adult, and he would do this to some strangers on social media or in real life. I'm not really worried about that because I know that would never happen because he's a sweet, smart, caring, sweetest soul of a young man who at the age of 5 is having to grow up so fast and grow up like so many of us didn't have to. without his mother. I probably lost a little over 20 pounds. I don't get good sleep. I'm sad every day. I wake up. I go to sleep sad. Every night, I'm staring at the ceiling or I'm staring at the wall, and I think to myself how lucky I am to still have my mom and to have her help out in my life still. And then I think about how he won't have that same opportunity in his future, and it makes me beyond sad. And I ask myself, why? What did he do to deserve this? Well, I know he didn't do anything to deserve this, but the things people have said are sad. When 5 of the longest days of your life go by, when a young boy's mom is missing, and you know the result of the search, you know what that result is going to be when it ends, and the conversation that you're going to have with him, it's sad. And when the young boy says, "Oh, do you think they will find her? I just want them to find her," and that you know that he's so smart, and you know he witnessed a nightmare right before his eyes, and he knows that even if they find her, that she's not coming home. It's sad. And then when you're with him every day during this, with his grandpas and his grandmas and his aunts and his uncles and his whole family, and all you have is each other to lean on and to cry with and go through this nightmare, it's sad. The reality hits you, and I don't know. The grieving can start, but the sadness gets heavier because you're going to have a conversation one-on-one with a little boy and tell him about our new reality. I mean, man, saying that this is sad is the understatement of my life. I hope none of you ever have to go through any of this. I hope nobody that you love has to go through any of this. And then I have to tell him, oh, she's an angel now, and she's with God, and she's in heaven. And he says, well, I want to go there. How do I get there? I wouldn't wish that upon any of your ears, to have to hear that. Hear those words come out of the sweetest soul you know. And then going to a funeral, trying to explain that to an innocent child, or what a funeral is, and way before they should ever even have to think about or deal with any of that. And we get through that, and then he asked me if TT can live with us. I want TT to live with us forever, because she's now the closest thing that he has to a mom. Because you're going to need all the help you can get as a single parent trying to build your career and navigate this disaster with your child, and you deal with it every hour of every day for 80 plus days now. I wouldn't want any of you to ever have to go through that, and to have to let him get what he wants, what he asks for and what he needs right now, which is his family. Even though if it's temporary, and it's not forever, it's a temporary situation, and after all he's had to go through, how could you deny him that? And because of what? Because what some strangers might think or say, or spew some hatred based on some ill-advised, illogical, misinformed tabloid. It's sad. It really is. But I hope you would be lucky enough. I hope you would be lucky as me to have family on both sides who support and who have helped out tremendously, and to have a young woman who is his blood, his TT, who's willing to put her life on hold and sacrifice things, uproot her situation for the betterment of your child. So when you put your child to bed, you don't always have to be alone with your thoughts, and you don't have to be sad every day and night wondering when does it get better. At least you have someone there with you to talk to, or just sit in silence and be sad with. You don't have to deal with it completely alone. I also hope if you ever have to deal with anything tragic that you'll have peace, and never having people following you and take pictures and creating a false narrative based on an angle of a photo of two people grieving who have been living their life out of suitcases and just trying to get settled into a new place while grabbing a couple things at Target for a young boy's birthday party that we're trying to put together. And shout out to the two girls who were following us and not being covert at all, and being disrespectful and taking those pictures. I hope you got your cell phone bill paid, or however that works when people do things like that for a couple of shekels. Shout out to the Sun and the Daily Mail and whatever vlogs and blogs and podcasts who also are creating such absurd narratives, trying to create false realities, talking about relationships. Man, I wish I was worried about a relationship right now. I'm not thinking about this and living with this every day.
So that was Ryan finally breaking his silence about the story surrounding him and Nikayla. Tell me what you all think about this story down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.